Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market. And before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you are new here, consider subscribing. And if you want to help out and also get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, and 3 days of live trading, check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it. Dow is absolutely flat on the day. Nasdaq down 0.16% after this thing was actually up almost 1%. S&P flat on the day, and Russell going up. It was up 1.5% and now only up 0.5%. And here's the 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500. We got on top real estate, financial, technology, industrials, healthcare, basic materials. On bottom, communication services, Google and Meta was down, consumer defensive, utilities, energy. So communication services was down today, and that is because of Meta going down 2%, Google going down 1.60%, and Tesla was up over 1%, gave away all the gains and now down on the day 1%, Amazon down 0.5%, Nvidia again going up today 0.67%, and finally Microsoft taking a breather down on the day 1%, and Apple going down 0.5%. Now energy sector again taking a beating, XOM down 1.5%, and Chevron going down 1.10%. On triple Q going absolutely flat on the day, and this was a really nice play today, getting some lotos right here, shorting triple Q above 393, getting some 390 puts for 11 cents a piece, and they were going for 65 cents a piece within 1 hour. So that was a massive trade right here on triple Q. And now you can see, I mean, back to back 2 times already, getting a massive rejection from 393, and now barely holding right here 390 as a support. So going into tomorrow, if this thing cannot hold 390, you're going to see a dump off down to 386.65, 380, and then this gap 378.28 to the upside. And the only way this thing can go up, breaking above 393, holding that as a support, and then you're going to see 400 and possibly a fresh new all-time high. On SPY ETF going flat on the day, also gapping up, going all the way up to 458.32 and not even touching 460, and gave up all the gains, and now pretty much closing at 455 at the closing. So going into tomorrow, 455 will be key level to watch. I mean, you can see last 4 to 5 days it's holding 455. Even right now it's at 455. So 455 can hold, you're going to see 460, and above that watch out for 465. Below 455, watch out for the support 451 to 450, and then 443 all the way down here to this gap 441.33. On DIA, it's up 0.15%, and it's holding above rising 5-day moving average right here. I would say 354. That's gonna be a key level of support to watch going into tomorrow, because if that gives up, you're going to see a dump off down to 351.21 right down here, and then we also have support at 350, and then 346, and then this gap 344.30. Now to the upside, DIA can break and hold. I mean, look at today, getting up to 356, but not holding above 355. Only DIA can hold above 355, then watch out for a move all the way up to 360. On IWM, it's up 0.53%, so nothing big, and you can see a huge rejection from that daily 200 SMA right here, sitting close to 182, and now trading at 178.98, and we do have strong support right here, 178. Now below 178, yes, this was a nice clear breakout, but you can see, how we got actually rejected, and this thing came down and closing just above 178. So as long as IWM can hold above 178, we could see a move back up to 182 to 183 again. And once we get that breakout above 182 to 183, there is gonna be a clear breakout here on small caps for more upside up to 188 and possibly up to even 190 until we get that breakout. Watch the support 178, because if that gives up, watch for this trend line right here, this mini uptrend, and that is around 175, also in line with this rising 20-day moving average right here, 175. So that is going to be a strong support on a pullback. But if that gives up, it's all over. You're going to see a dump off all the way down to this gap just below 170. So something strange going on behind the scene here in this market. We just don't know. Because if you look at my screen, 10-year coming off 1.5%, and market did absolutely nothing today, especially Nasdaq 100 and S&P 500. And this one getting really oversold, hitting lower Bollinger Band as a support right here, 42.53. So until this thing actually gets that breakout over 43.71, the next support below lower Bollinger Band right here, that's going to be around 40. So watch out here on TNX. If this thing actually gives up lower Bollinger Band right here as a support, it's getting really oversold. So it's due for a bounce, and market is getting really frothy and overbought. So watch out, guys. If this thing actually gets that breakout and finally can recapture this support right here, 43.71, then you're going to see a move up to 45, and market will come down. And you're going to see that very soon here in this market. Now, if this thing actually breaks down from 42.53, then the next support definitely around 40 right here on TNX. So the dollar going up slightly in the green today, nothing big, and it's not even above 103. Now I want to point out this right here, RSI getting really oversold. And look at this right here. Last time it was down to 21.85. We saw a massive move to the upside, and then now it's at 31. So it's not like extremely oversold, but it's getting there. So be careful, especially going long in this market, because this thing can bounce anytime. Dollar can break out above 103.58. Guess what? You're going to see a pullback 3 to 5% on S&P 500, and this thing can move even higher above 103.58. Watch out for a move up to 104.48 and possibly going up even more. As a support right now, this will be a key level to watch right here, 102 on dollar. On VIX, it's up 2.29% and it's still not above $13. Until we get that breakout, at least in the short term, above 13, this thing cannot move up to 15. So watch 13 right here as a resistance, and also support around $12 right here, this new 52-week low on VIX. Now, if you look at my screen on this weekly chart, you can see, and we talked about it before also, that this is the level where you don't want to go long here in this market. Many times we saw before in last 3 to 4 years, VIX getting down to $12, $13, maybe even 11, and then a massive spike to the upside. So you got to be careful, especially buying anything right now and going long in this market, because everything is up. Every stock in this market, especially big names, except Tesla, everything is getting really overbought and just running for 1 month straight up, no pullback, nothing. And whenever you think that market will not pull back and this is it, we're just going higher, guess what? You're wrong. Market will pull back. We just don't know when that's going to come and when that's going to happen. But, knowing that everything is up and overbought, you just got to wait for that moment. And I think it's coming very soon. So watch out here on VIX. From these levels, we could see massive spike to the upside. And if that happens, everything will come down.